Hey, Famalam, thank you for joining me on this day of you seeing it. Fire signs, fire signs. You might be experiencing some type of heartbreak, fire signs, or some type of disconnection. But I'm going to give my fire signs a general reading. That's Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. To give y'all a reading. Alrighty, I'm going to get past energy, the thinking man. Currently, angel of balance. And then we have future. Door to romance, but it's giving you anxiety. You're trying to, okay. And on the bottom, it's the cornucopia. Oh, it really does feel like at the end of this day, fire signs, I believe y'all are going to be A-okay. We'll be like, all right. All right, so I'm going to pull some tarot out. But as of right now, what I can see is, so in the past, you were thinking, you were trying to figure stuff out. You're probably looking into tarot, if not like what you're doing now. It's, you're looking into tarot, which means even if this is what you started at right here, this is the trajectory. Like, time is not linear. So one person can be here while another person can be here, or someone could be like, oh, well, I already went through this and this is where I'm at right now. Like, I'm not sure if I want to allow myself to love. Like, actually opening yourself up to love might be giving you full on anxiety, to be completely honest. And but there's a woman holding a heart. The magician in the mirror is like everything is like conspiring to allow this to happen. It's like you got that, it's an 11 as well. It's like you went from this 10 space to an 11 to you're manifesting your happiness and your new beginning, and and it's in love. And it's in love. This is gonna be probably a quick one because I haven't, done readings in a while. Well, actually, let's put it this way: I haven't posted any for a while. Oh man, angel balance. I feel like that might be, for some people, you might really be dealing with a Libra. I feel like that's really like screaming to say. I don't know what the heck that's about. Like all of a sudden I just start choking. Something that has been brought to light has like kind of made you, oh, you might have took a pause on it. You might have took a pause on whatever, like the love, or this is where that anxiety might be kicking in and you're trying to find the balance to maybe allow yourself to do this. You might have got awoke to something came to your attention, and you were just like, hold on. And it kind of like left you in a hangman position where you can see the light, you can see where you should be heading, but you're kind of like stuck, stagnant. There's some type of heartbreak or information that caused some form of heartache, heartbreak, um, come to your knowledge, and now it's making you hesitant. It's maybe making you feel like, I don't know if I want to go through this again. I don't know if that's a space that I want to navigate. But let me get one card for what has happened. One card for what has happened. And we got the Queen of Pentacles. And clarify that Queen of Pentacles, what has happened. Okay. It's over. Something that you felt as though, okay, so I feel like you felt like you might have found your person, or you thought that this was, you know, either you or the person could represent that Queen of Pentacles. That Queen of Pentacles is like stable, nurturing mother. And you thought, like in the past, it's like in your past position, you thought you was ready to give the world to this person. Like you was ready to do it all with this person, and then it ended. The world card, it just ended. Like it. Wow. Somebody had a lot of options, a lot of choices. That heartbreak is right back on the bottom. Yep, somebody was in your energy. They had a lot of options, and they were just keeping themselves open to different energies and options and choices. They kept their choices open, and you must have found out about it. And honestly, when you found out about it, it ended. You stopped. You took it. You stopped. All right. Why did it happen? Why did it happen? This was like a karmic lesson. This was definitely, and it happened so fast. Why did all of this happen? It happened so fast, but it was definitely like a karmic lesson. You was dealing with you was trying to make stability with a King of Wands. You trying to create stability with like King Dingaling, basically, is what I'm saying. And that wasn't that you were supposed to take your time and learn that situation and learn that person. And that Eight of Wands is like communication, but like it's like fast. It's like that it was moving. That it was moving, and it was very karmic-y. So that's why that happened. Let me get one card for what needs to change. What needs to change? You gotta let it in. You gotta stop. You gotta stop with the Devil card is addictions and everything, but I feel like it's even worse when it's like you have to really break that toxic cycle. You have to end it. If you want a new beginning, if you want to get to this cornucopia, if you want that new beginning, you have to break this cycle. All of this happened because you refused to learn the lesson. What Cardi say, gotta act toxic because a man loves a toxic part B. I can't remember what song. If it's up, it might be the Up is the Up song. This happened because basically it had to rebalance itself out in order for you to get the love that you want. Fire signs, you're gonna have to break up with if you want that stability. Oh my! If you want that that Empress, you want to be celebrating. You have to make a decision if you want to celebrate and have that family, have that fulfilled life, create the memories, the love, the nostalgia, and have the stability. You have to break up with the devil dick. You gotta walk away, let it go. You gotta walk away from it. It's not serving you. Okay. Alrighty, so what's happening now? Let me get one card for what's happening now. So what's happening now? Three of Pentacles, you're working on it. I feel like you're working, you're building yourself up. You're doing what you got to do finally, fire signs. Why is it happening? Because you want that Two of Cups. You want to be in love with yourself, but be in love, like let someone come in and really like truly love you. All of this was to, everything that just transpired in your life, fire signs, was absolutely to help you. All I feel from this is just like, this was just, it was all to help you. And it was very heartbreaking, once again, to go through it to the point where you're like, I am not sure if love is something I even want to do anymore, entertain any longer. But all of this happened so that you could honestly do what it is you got to do to actually attain this full life. The Empress, we saw the Empress. What comes next? One card for what comes next. What comes next, family? And then I'll give you some advice and close it out. And don't forget to check out Jay Coffey's Oracle House, Queen of Wands. I ain't gonna hold you. I feel like Queen of Wands, some people look at the Queen of Wands like, oh, that's such a bee and blah, blah, blah. Even the Queen of Swords too. But, look at her but look at the Queen of Wands like a seductress and things like that. But you know what? This Queen of Wands, she just look like, I'm manifesting. She got that Ace of Wands on top of her head. Like, I'm manifesting everything that I want. And it's going to happen. You're making it happen, fire signs, by hook or crook. You walked away. You said, you know what I mean? Like, I'm about that give and take life. Ain't no more penny pinching. You're going to go within and you're going to hold on to it for everything. Like you're ready, Seven of Wands. You're like, yo, I'm ready to guard up. I'm going to hold on to what all of these lessons, but I'm going to hold on to me. You manifesting. It looked like fire signs. You showed up for yourself at the end. You're manifesting you again. You coming back to you. You coming back to you, fire signs. I love it. And you holding on to it for dear life. Like you're like, I'm walking away. For those who decided to learn the lesson. Decided to walk away. Look, the awakening again, where we started at. Five of Swords. You was like, there ain't no competition where you don't compare. You was like, okay, so I know what I gotta do. I gotta have the strength. I gotta guard up. I gotta protect myself. Okay. Dang, that was a good reading, fire sign. Dang, thank you for that. I'm like, let me give you some advice cards. And give you one or two advice cards. All right, pay attention to the red flags. They say that's usually what makes you give your relationship a chance. And then one last card. Heart-to-heart conversations. Pay attention to the red flags. I think that's what this whole reading was trying to tell you to do. And then I also said that in the future, you're like going to have anxiety, or you're going to be cautious about giving yourself, like letting yourself be vulnerable and giving yourself a chance with someone. And this is all about this is advice. This is advice. You're going to have to give that new relationship a chance. You might even have to have a heart-to-heart conversation with them. That might be a part of the vulnerability. So you can be like, hey, this is what I've been through. This is what I know. I can't keep going through that no more. Like, and be completely honest and stand on business. I don't know. Somebody might be, you might feel like you cannot voice what you need to say. But I'm telling you this reading, that's why I feel like I'm being choked up, because it's like something like wants to stop me from saying it. But it's like, nah, speak your truth, speak your boundaries, live your boundaries. Don't let nobody make you, what is it called? Have to question or go back on your boundaries. No. This whole reading was basically asking you to learn the lesson. And fire signs, I think you did, and you brought it all. You learned lessons so much that you called back your energy and said, I'm gonna make this happen for me. Queen of Wands gets what she wants. She know what she wants. It might have felt like this happened to you. Excuse me. It might have felt like this happened to you as like some form of weird punishment or something. And like, why is this happening to me again? And I thought I got it right this time because the person presented themselves as a Queen of Pentacles. They presented themselves as that nurturing, that loving, that partner that you wanted, that homebody. Oh, shoot. I'm like, what the heck was that? They presented like that, but that wasn't the case. So let me get your last advice card. One last advice card for my family and my fire signs. Oh, hell, end of a cycle. Hell, end of a cycle. Pick her back up. Release what no longer serves you. Prepare for transportation. Hell is an enigmatic Norse underworld queen and goddess of death. Her striking appearance, half light and half dark, represents the spiritual appearance, spiritual netherworld over which she rules. It's a mysterious healing realm where those who died from disease or old age receive spiritual renewal. Hell is a soul midwife who cares especially for women and babies who die in childbirth. Her powers have been universally feared by patriarchy. The Norse gods called her monstrous. The medieval Christian church named their hell after her. This powerful goddess brings guidance for inevitable change, transitions, and endings. Her symbols are ravens, black crystals, and the rune symbol Hagalaz. And that is y'all reading, family. I hope this serves you in some way, shape, or form. Hit that like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to check out J Coffee's Oracle House. And y'all be safe, and I'll see you very soon. Peace.